What's up, guys? I am back playing some more Forever Skies this morning. I do have to work today, so this is going to be another short episode. Speaking of another short episode, so last night I went looking for the crossbow, and I got very, very sleepy, and so it was only like 45 minutes to an hour. This one's probably only going to be about 45 minutes to an hour as well. But I want to find that crossbow, and I've got like an hour to kill before I've got to go to work, so I'm just sitting here thinking about it like, damn, we gotta find that thing. Or I want to find it at least. God, I got the sniffles. Allergies are a bitch this time of year. God, I just blew my nose and I'm pretty sure part of my brain came out. Alright. It wasn't the important part, don't worry.
Colossal life form detected.
Oh, fuck.
The
Hello.
spot has been marked on radar.
Okay, she's speaking English again. I know during the stream, though, she spoke to me and it came off like in a weird alien tongue, but it was still like subtitled the same, and it was just about my calorie intake, so that was crazy. Gave me chills. But we're back. We searched last night for the upgraded crossbow blueprint and could not find it. And I'm not gonna lie, I looked online, like, hey, where to find the wrecked upgraded crossbow, this, that, the other. There's really not a whole lot on the internet. Best I got was, it's in one of the containers in here. So, oh, cool. Really, the wiki for Forever Skies right now is just pretty much referring to the fact that it is found in this location, and that's kind of the only lead I can get. This game really hasn't been out that long, so that's super fair. It's just a matter of me going in and looking around. So I'm going to use what I call my law of left, where I just, oh, both tanks are full. Nice, we don't really have to worry about water then. We do need to eat something before we go back in. I choose some leaf lettuce. Come here, dust lettuce. You're extremely appetizing, especially with the name Dust. Alright. Hello. We also need to make you armor and such, don't we? Get a little backpack. And one of them's called the tactical armor, so I feel like he might have a few item slots. So have him follow me around, he might be able to actually be able to carry stuff. Like a Skyrim companion. And I don't want to turn you just into a little pack mule. I'd like for us to like legit be friends. But I'm also concerned with taking you out and about, because if you fall off of something and die, or something kills you, I won't be the same. So I'm leaving you safely on the ship for now until I can experiment with how that works. Alright, yummy dust lettuce. Purified water. Take a little nappy poo. Get ourselves back up to full energy. Head back in. I have a missing slot. Oh, my scanner, shit. Scanner is very important. I would find if I found it and then didn't have the scanner. Alright. And medium backpack module that we made. Oh, I completely forgot we had started making that and didn't pick it up. Hey. That's 2 more rows of inventory. Man, I'm glad I did this this little morning stream. I was really getting tired last night. And of course, like I said, we were drinking last night. I had tried that soju, and it was pretty good, but it definitely made me very, very tired and a little forgetful. So this is my morning after, wait, what was I doing? Stream? We were looking for a crossbow. Apparently we made ourselves a badass medium backpack upgrade, which that's a lot of space. Not gonna lie, that's a good amount of space. Alright, let's get everything else stored and out of our inventory. You can marvel at how much space it really is. Alright, the other things are repair gel, which we're keeping with us. Don't need to keep the food ration with us anymore. I think we found that when we were out and about. A med kit would probably be a good thing to keep with us, though, from now on, because now that the hostiles are big and scary and they hit us really hard, so... speaking of hitting us really hard, we should make a armor, the chitin armor, that went into that spot. I think I've already researched it. Last night, it took 15 of the chitin just to research it. Now, fabricating it is an entirely different thing, and I don't know where it's going to be. Probably in my handy dandy tools, maybe. Chitin armor, there it is. I have enough chitin. We need more moss needle. Okay, and synthetic compound. Did I plant moss needle? I know I planted. Oh, we actually didn't start that. That's the that's not moss needle, no. That's the I kind of forget what it's called. Okay, no, we haven't planted moss needle. I need to look for either a moss needle seed. I might have it already. Nope. Alright. Moss needle is a needed thing. We're going to try to grab that while we're looking around too. And I think I saw little bulb plants down there that I didn't grab that might be moss needle. So we're going to look for the crossbow, we're going to look for moss needle. Fair. Which also means we're going to need another planter. I don't know if it's going to be small or large though, so I guess we'll wait till we have the seed and find out. Because we're working with such limited space now that I should probably know what it is before I actually do it. I have a large one ready, but in case it's a small. Alright, here we go. The name of the episode is Finding the Advanced Crossbow, and damn it, I want to actually find it. I was confident enough to name the episode Finding It. Let's go look. Using our Law of Left strategy, we're going to search the entirety of this place. Now, the Law of Left, this came into mind back when I used to play Minecraft more so, before Caves and Cliffs, when the cave tunnels were very, very just tight, winding, like labyrinth tunnels. What I do is I stick my hand on the left wall, basically, and I just brush that left wall, and I continue to brush that left wall. Now, I understand that dungeons that have interiors could lead to a point where you're missing the entirety of the interior, so you do have to use common sense eventually and go, okay, I haven't been over there. But if you do this in a labyrinth, essentially, or your generic top-down square gridded maze, you would eventually find an exit unless you found an interiorly isolated section of wall where you're doing it, and then again your own brain has to go, okay, look, I'm doing a circle, I need to go over there to change the circle. So this has been one of the better ways for me to fully explore dungeons and things and everything in video games. Also in Minecraft, the Law of Left is you put torches on that left wall as you're walking. If the torches are on the left, you know you're going deeper and further from your base, and if they're on the right, you know you're making your way out of. So Law of Left has been just a video game mechanic for me since, well, Minecraft's inception on console, so like forever. Yeah. I knew I could get it. The amount of time it took me to jump up there and get it, it's just going to save me that. Okay, so we're back in here in this weird twilight zone of a like floor. We're supposedly still like 300 meters in the air, but it almost looks like we're on ground level. We're walking on soil here. So this building is either super fucked or we just like our mind is getting messed with. Something. But hugging this left wall, we are going to try and find anything and everything. Now, I know this place was divided into, like, at least 2 tiers, so this was just, like, the entry-level tier, and there were enemies running around. They should still be dead. As you see, I have my charged bolts and the crossbow at the ready, in case they're not. Okay, Law of Left dictates I go down this corridor. But there's some more area over there. See, that's what I mean. You gotta still use your brain when using the Law of Left. But Law of Left has discovered this place. Which, again, this goes down into the second tier. I don't think it's down here, because this is going to lead back to that little tiny...
Warning. Oxygen level is low.
Ooh, shit, oxygen level's low. Let's go ahead and munch on one of you guys, so we picked you up. There should be oxygen down here eventually. Law of Left is once again discovering something, but leaving that area kind of open. So this may have been the way I was naturally looking for things last night, and that's why I found this area, but we gotta be thorough. Here's oxygen. This is like an isolated island, just a quick once over. This thing was really cool. We can't build one in our base, so being able to find them is neat. We're taking things. This was something I actually had to shoot down with a charged crossbow bolt, so Like, I really thought that was, like a good lead, and I thought we were going to find that upgraded crossbow up here, but we did not. I do remember this. We did not get it. We jumped across. Jumped over. There's going to be a staircase that leads up. Yep. We did this pretty thoroughly. We already looted this chest, yeah. Yeah. But, this thing right here. I think this might be the moss needle, yeah, so we need to plant you. Moss needle. Moss needle. Can I get a moss needle seed? No? I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a moss needle seed. I just have to swipe it with the... Okay. Well, I'm at least going to bring a good amount of it home then. It comes in a stack of 50, but... Bruh, that kind of sucks that I can't get a seed. Maybe I can still. Okay. Oh! This is cool. Pretty sure we already came over here and looked at this, though, and it did not lead to anything. It just led to an easy way back. Yeah. Back to that chunk. I want to stay in this chunk for now and keep looking around.
Oxygen level is low.
Ooh, please don't get, like, stuck. The unstuck tool tends to kill me. Wall lamp, okay. I haven't been in this room, apparently. I've only got, like, 20 seconds of oxygen, though. I have an oxygen thing right here, but it starts to impede my vision as well, my peripheral. Which is cool. I like that as you start to die, there is a lot more visual indication that, hey, you need to fix this than just the little bar, because that can be ignored pretty easy. Is that cash? Dude, that's cash. That's stacks of Benjamins right there. Useless. Completely useless, but... Neat. Just realizing this place is full of money. Alright. Okay, we looked up there, we looked around there. And this is why, again, I'm pretty sure we thoroughly searched this area. I think I was getting sleepy because I was over-searching it, expecting to find something I didn't find. And we never found anything, so... Now, there is a lot of fiberglass here, which I guess I should start yoinking up more fiberglass, because we're going to need it eventually for something. As well as just regular glass. I want to start making that cool glass ceiling concept down the middle strip on the top floor, because you can see between the balloons, and it looks really neat. That's the dust firecracker fruit, so we don't need that. We need more of the short needle type if we see it anywhere. Alright. Law of left. We're going to try to hug the leftmost wall. Just keep looking around. Charge the printer. Oh yeah, all the speakers. They got like a ton of speakers, but no actual audio output because there's no device. Now when it says container, I wonder if it means like shipping container or like small box. Hey yo. Come on. Give me a seed. Moss needle seed would be amazing. Come on. Moss needle might be one of the few things we might not be able to get a seed for. Might just have to harvest it like a resource.
Warning, oxygen level is low.
Oxygen level is always low. Aha! Shit, that scared me. Alright, let's go get some air before we asphyxiate. I need to get to... Oh, shit. I did not just get stuck again on this fucking... Ah! You're kidding me. Why am I stuck, man? Can I crouch? Oh, I can crouch and get away. Yay! Well, it's raining. My water collector should at least be working. There we go. Crouch under it. Ah. More moss needle. Hey, if we can't find our crossbow, at least we're finding a ton of this moss needle for the armor, so we should be able to make the armor just fine. But no moss needle seed. Unfortunate. Hey, yo. Is it just... Oh, no, that's actually blocking something. Hey! Hey! We found something. Charge bolt. We need a charge bolt. Wah! Oh my god, we found it! Yes! There it is. Okay, we found the, wrecked fucking advanced crossbow, it looks like. Or, yeah, okay. And a dude. Who's the dude? I guess we'll... And a body. We should be... Body of a dead scientist. Dead man. Notes. Body of a... Okay. Well, I was trying to give you more credit and maybe thought you had a name, but even the game's just like, nah, you're just a dead guy. But you have a crossbow. Nice. Upgrading shooting parameter and magazine. Guys, we found the upgraded crossbow blueprint. Let's go not asphyxiate real quick. Shit, we got too excited. And get our way out of here. Okay, Law of Left will also help you get out of places because you just flip that. We need to get back up a floor though, so we're gonna have to... Yeah. Nice! Okay, cool. Alright, we found it. We can use this. We already discovered earlier that it just kind of brings us over here and drops us off. So now we use Law of Left, but in reverse, so hug this right wall. We should be able to get out of here just fine. We're gonna go make an upgraded crossbow and chitin armor. Sick. Hello.
A storm is coming.
Oh shit. No, we're parked really low. We should be fine. My cat's crawling into my lap. Hello, Cleo. Hi, baby. She demands attention, so keep having to shift a hand from the controller to pet her real quick. Yes, hello, babies. Alright. As we all know, those lightning storms can get pretty loud. Alright. Upgraded crossbow, baby. Just takes an upgrade module, which we have plenty of. That's just to research it. Now to actually create it over there, we'll have to check out what that takes. Hopefully stuff we have. Dust firecracker fruit times 5. Okay. Now I can actually run back down and do a bit of collecting on that, as well as collecting the ones I have. That gives me 3, and they have plenty of time on them. Do these have a time limit? Okay, no, they're good. They don't need to be stored. We can make the chitin armor. I think that was through our suit printer. Yeah. Nice. And it does have a health bar. Reduces injury and the chances of contracting the disease. Wears off during use. Damage resistance 50%. Virus resistance 50%. Nice. Durability 100 out of 100. That's pretty cool. I really like that as a concept. Store our oxygen fruits, because we didn't actually have to use them. We can find oxygen pretty quick. Owie. Humpy kitty. Wait. Get all that stored. It automatically stored it, so we had a little bit, just not enough apparently. cool posters. Gosh, follow the light, ghost town, lots of cool stuff. We need to make that bottom floor in personal quarters, but let's go grab those fruit that are here, because we did see some that were just here. We don't need to wait for the other ones to grow, though we did plant some. I don't think I can see the chitin armor, no. I wonder if I was in a multiplayer, if Kane joins me, if he'll be able to see the chitin armor on me. Just made me think of the forest. You start wearing armor in that game, you start to look kind of weird though. Some of the armors, like there's like the lizard skin like leather armor. Okay, cool. Bone armor, yeah, that looks kind of cool. But when you start wearing like the I don't even know, like effigy armor, the just armor made of other like mutant bits. Just, ugh. It's understandable why people turn friendly fire off, because I could see whacking your teammate accidentally. Oh cool, added my armor icon down there too. And my flashlight dead as fuck. I used it till it died. Whoops. There's everything we needed right there. Alright, back out of here. I'm loving that I have one of every plant that I have found so far, because while I knew I could do this, just come back in here and gather those, I don't need to do stuff like that. As soon as I have one version of the plant seed, bring it back to my base, between that and the freezer, I can do anything I need to, botany-wise. I'm somewhat of a scientist myself, you see. Now, I make that joke, but I was also thinking about the fact that on the first tower we landed on, where we got the Sagittarius 2 signal and the game very first started, we found the 3 specific bodies of the head engineer, head botanist, and, like, scientist, and then the coordinator. Like, those 3 roles, though, the navigator who was able to, like, discern the city's topography and navigate and do things, like, those 3 different roles we have just adopted into our new life. So we were not the master of any of those things, but we were certainly the jack of all trades back on the Ark, because we've come here and we can do the engineering part, biology part, the navigating part. So we must have been like an apprentice to all 3 of those people, so finding their bodies probably really sucked for our character. Alright, can you stop it? My cat's sitting on my leg, and now she's just like grabbing my leg and starting to play fight with it. Like, I need you to not, please. Upgraded crossbow. That's gonna take a whole minute. I think upgraded turbines and upgraded engines should be something we should look into soon, as well as upgrading our balloons, which we can do with, I think by upgrading this one, we could get rid of this one entirely, and then replace it with a bulky balloon, and then do the same. Now I'm wondering if the bulky is going to be the same width, or if bulky's literally going to be wider, and so I'm going to need more space. That would suck, but... we need a bunch of liquid neon, bunch of helium. We can make the liquid neon.
Printing completed.
Yay! Give me my crossbow back. Does it look any different? Looks a little different. Replaces some of like the like orange textures with like blue texture. So cool. We have ourselves an upgraded crossbow. It has 8 in the mag instead of 4 in the mag. That is nice. And I assume it can fire further. So, woohoo! And we're wearing ourselves some fancy armor. We're gonna die of
Concentration level is decreasing.
hunger and thirst, apparently. Need to make another freezer, whether it be small or hopefully I can get like the existence of a small freezer implies that there are at least a normal or maybe a large. So keep an eye out for that. And there was no finding the dust needle seed, so we're not planting dust needle like I thought we would maybe be. Alright. Well, so got a little bit of time, because I don't have to end stream quite yet. What's next on my list of things to do? Let's just look through stuff. Lots of cool lights. Small backpack for the pet. Yup, he can definitely carry stuff. That's cool. Now, let me see. I know I don't need to make it or anything, but I know I had found like versions of his armor in like black and stuff too. Oh, it was in that relic trade thing. That's where it was. Okay. Well, I can't do it yet, but I remember we can find cool versions like that. His sporty backpack would need ink bulbs and plants. That's right. Okay. We need to water these guys. Start working on polymers. Start working on a lot of things. Oh, wow. Let's see. What else do we want to research? Really thinking about that Bloom 2 deck, or even just the Bloom single deck. Yeah. We need more glass. I need more glass and I need more helium. So I think it's time to visit a greenhouse and a wind farm, respectfully. So, greenhouse would get us a ton of glass, but a wind farm would get us helium. Oh, and look at that. There's one right there. And a wind farm / command center on the way. So.
Colossal life form detected. The spot has been marked on radar.
Going back to the greenhouse is going to mean passing back through the wall, which is fine. Now this should net us some helium. Go down to our lower levels. Woo. Going for glass soon too, so take it wherever we can get it. Solid wall shelf. That looks big enough to put a plant on it. Hold up. I might be replacing my little simple wall shelves. That's cool. Go down here. Oh man, guys, I am not excited to go to work today. If you don't know, I work at a restaurant, and today is Easter Sunday. Hey, the weather's nice though. We thought it might be super rainy today, but it is not. And so, that could be good news, right? People are gonna go home and look for eggs and shit, and not go out to eat. Please. Cross your fingers. Nah, we're always going to be busy on a Sunday. It's church Sunday. Everybody's going to come out after church and want to go get some good food. So, we're getting the brunt force of that today. Which is why I'm here, doing a little bit of what I want to do before I have to go do what I need to do. And if other people wake up just to get ready to go to work, I'm going to recommend one thing to you. Get up an hour to 2 hours before you have to leave for work. Maybe work on the 2-hour mark and just do the extra hour. But I promise you, you will be so much happier having gotten up, gotten ready, having time to do it, like, as you go, not just, oh shit, I need to get dressed, do my makeup, do my hair, fucking leave, I hate the world. No. Take time, like, do your makeup, do your hair, make yourself some coffee, shit, sit down and go, what am I gonna do for this next hour and a half, and stream some Forever Skies or something, like, whatever starts your day off on a good note, doing something you want to do. It's a really good way to live life. I've always done this. I think of it like bookends. I do a little bit of what I want to do at least before work, and I certainly do it after work. So it makes that part of my life a little less like feel like it's taking over and like that's all I am and that's all I do. I don't work a lot of hours right now, but I'm sure that will change and I'll be working more hours and life evolves. But no matter how it changes, I will always try to make sure I'm able to play something or do something fun before I have to go to work. And then certainly make sure you do it when you get off. Don't just come home and go to sleep on fucking work energy. Unless you have like a really cool fucking job and you just absolutely loved every minute of it, then you know what? Go you, because that's amazing. Alright, well we got some helium. Not a ton, but we did get the helium off here that we came for. I just want to look at that wall shelf. Oh, I don't have to research it? Did I just unlock it? I did. The solid wall shelf. It looks like it could be big enough. But I'm going to need more plant resin. Oh shit, I need the bottle of liquid neon. Oh. And then I'm gonna need to bottle that when it's done, but I'd already told myself too that I could move these beds and put planters here because I could make like the bed and like more personal quarters down below. But we'll see. Start making ourselves some food, stay on top of our water. This is almost done. Yay. I just want to see. I don't know if it's going to be better, but move our capybara for now. And this wall shelf, I guess, can probably just eat the dust here in a minute.
Printing completed.
I think that would be big enough for a plant. I'm not actually gonna put it up there, but it is. You could put a plant on that bad boy. Not that you would necessarily want to, because it still hangs off like crazy. Okay. So, we'll actually put the other one we had back up for now. It's because we have two of those and it matches and all that. This was just an experiment in would a planter fit on it? And the answer is yes. Yes, the planter would. Meaning it can now go over here with the bed and the extra garden gnome, I guess. We've only got 2 chitin now, though, so we'll probably be making more of that soon. Right. Make sure we pick up our charged flashlight here in a minute, because it is dead. Now, next thing I want to do is think about weight capacity. A balloon core adds how much? Like a regular balloon core. Adds 500, and then expanding the balloon adds another 400. So 900 of what I have right now is, yeah, so I would have to expand that balloon core at least once to completely get rid of this one. And then to create bulky balloons themselves would then be a bunch of liquid neon and a bunch of helium. So I'm going to need more helium and need to make more liquid neon anyway. So before I even worry about that, I should probably go find another windmill tower, a bunch more helium, and that greenhouse I was thinking about headed towards. Still in that direction. Yep, so Go around this wind turbine, because I do have rooms that hang below now, and I gotta remember that. It's also why I need to make changes to my cockpit. Oh, lots of cool stuff to do. Now, if I do that with the cockpit, though... Yep, we're gonna have to make a second... Yeah, alright. There's so many things to do. I love it. Games like this can almost sometimes you run into like, okay, what do I want to do? And you sit there and you feel like, man, there's nothing to do. And then as soon as you go deflecting into that, oh, but I want to make this for the base, or I want to make this for the base, but if I do that, I'll need this, or I'll need to move this. This is why games like this become very satisfying, I think, to players to play, is because it's very involved. Lo and behold, there is another windmill just before the greenhouse. So we are going to take advantage of all that. No large creature barring our path. It's these big open sections like this that definitely could house a large creature, so we're going to be thankful that there isn't one.
Colossal life form detected.
Oh, I just had to say something. Alright, he's on the other side of the greenhouse, though. We should be good. They do like making their presence known, though. Now, I haven't found a way to produce helium yet, or anything. Oh, shit. I don't want to make that jump. That's risque for no reason. Just go around.
Immune system
Oh,
has died from
motherfucker.
viral infection.
Hornets. Okay. They got a mailbox. Smog is rising. Spread the word. Smog levels will soon rise again. It is advised to leave the lowest residential levels. The forecast indicates an increase in level by more than a meter, but we all know how inaccurate previous forecasts were. Be wary and be safe. Oh man. Getting news like that as you go is probably really scary. Like, get ready for the minimum height to rise. Oh, it just should be a meter. Oh yeah. And if it's inaccurate to people's lives, man. May as well take some copper. Not exactly sure how the stores back on base are looking. Was that another lantern? Okay, it's cool and all, but I really don't need another one. Oh wait, I could... Never mind, let's keep duplicates of decorations we don't want or need. Because we can trade them in. We go into one of those habitats and find another relic trading station. We get some cool poster that we actually want. The door. The door just goes out. Okay. Now we are heading directly towards the big scary sound, yes, but for the purposes of gathering more glass from the greenhouse, I think it's kind of worth it. Plus, there might be those little shrimps that defend the plants. We might want to kill some of those and add them back to our refrigerator. I do not like getting this close to one of those guys. I can park at the higher levels now, though. You bet your ass we're going to. Shit. I forget I have extra rooms. Poking out the bottom. Oh well. Ship was damaged, it says. By a tiny bit. We'll live. So unnecessary. Alrighty, I'm here for your glass. You know what, I'll take your honey too. I don't think I picked up the other one. Nope. Did I shot down at the other base? Damn. Biomass fuel and polymer, data card, for an amber wall shelf. Another lantern. God, we'll have to be going to another habitat to trade the lanterns in. Research and polymer. Just take all of it if we can, man, because got an empty bottle, right? I need to make another large bottle. Or doing this, ink bulb seeds. Don't think I need that, but hey. I did not pick my flashlight up. Even though I said I need to remember to do it. There he is. Here's the real hall for glass. This floor. Ooh, staircase. Waiting for my little buddy to appear. Angry little toxic shrimp. That was the door for some metal, but oh well. At least this is very efficient. Like, pretty much shoot it anywhere, through anything, as long as there's actually, like, a gap. Did a pretty good job about that. My angry little shrimp pop up back here. Oh, man. None of my little angry shrimps. Guess they get to live this time. Alright, it's a bunch of glass. We need more helium still, probably. But two, count them, 2 lamps. That gets us back down to base. Pick up our flashlight, because we totally forgot to do that last time. Alright. Let's look at this balloon expansion. Just be helium to expand one. And then we can completely reduce the other one down. And then the bulky would just need liquid neon. Liquid neon's gonna come from
Hydration
glowweed.
levels decreasing.
Alright. Plant some more glowweed. So make some more liquid neon. Right. Ooh. Getting that plant artifact a little over there. Sorry, graphics.
A flying creature approaches the airship.
Fucking gonna die, too. Where is the... Oh, you know what? I just need to fly my airship next to a greenhouse next time. I don't need to get off and go walking around. That's not the first time it has said a flying creature was trying to approach my airship. And then it just didn't. Now, let's go ahead and increase one of these balloons, because we know we need to. Expand balloon. Boom. I don't really want to expand it in that direction. It's just a placeholder. Now, reduce balloon. Removal tool. Boom. Building tool. Bulky balloon core. We need more liquid neon. So we're not leaving this place until we finish that. and I am gonna need a big. I need a large bottle. Tired of only having the two. Let's see, suit printer, large bottle. Gonna take some of our epoxy. There we go. Go ahead and make another large bottle real quick. Plant resin, woo! So I'll gather that up. That'll be the 20 I need to make a bulky balloon. Yeah. Start reducing this and replacing it with a bulky balloon. We're gonna have to make more, so the glowweed loop there is not gonna be over necessarily, but let's make our first one. Bulky balloon core. Neat. Not attached. On there it did. It's so awkward looking, but it's kinda cool. Alright. Build menu. Reduce balloon. Reduce that balloon. Reduce that balloon. Can't quite get rid of that one yet. I need to expand this balloon. What? Oh, gross. I don't like that. It doesn't. What? What? Okay. No, that worked properly. It just looked really weird at first. Alright, well. Boom. Now I need to build a second bulky balloon. Gonna be 20 more liquid neon, 10 epoxy, 10 helium. We can actually create it. So it's just gonna take time, of course. But we are technically in ship shape. We could move, but I just wanted to do this because I thought it would be cool to be able to look up and see our balloons. No, I don't really know how I feel about the look of the bulky balloon, but you know, it works better, so I guess. We also need to be making upgraded turbines and upgraded engines at some point. Shit. It starts with the balloon, though, right? That's all we had at first. We had to make engines, so it should start with the balloon again. I'm gonna have to make some more fertilizer next, though. Which means I should make another large bottle. And I don't want to run out of epoxy. Ooh, boy. Okay. One of them is still for dirty water.
Printing completed.
Okay. So that makes one specifically for dirty water. That's fine. One is going to be for plant oil, and one is going to be for fertilizer. Bottle that liquid neon, make some organic fertilizer. And while that's going, I'm going to go back down to the greenhouse and grab a bunch of that plant oil in my large bottle. We now have a large bottle for all of my liquids, which is just cool. Oh wait. Some of those barrels are down here. Yes. Still not exactly sure how to deal with this. Or I guess maybe I am. I need to get rid of its core. Wherever its core is, I might have to fly around on the outside of the building, look for its core, and shoot it with a charged bolt. Huh. Things to think about. Alright, there's no more rooms up this way, so we got the plant oil we came for. I might move the ship over there and just take a peek. Oh, I need more liquid neon. But I guess we'll go ahead and... make some more fertilizer. At least get it back in the bottle, so I have a bottle for everything. And with that recent medium backpack storage upgrade, I can pretty much keep these bottles on me if I want. Fertilizer doesn't take nearly as long as the neon. Damn.
Hydration level is decreasing.
Just letting that neon go now. Oh, if you nap while it's going, it happens a lot faster. That's good to know. You heard those little beeps in the background? Okay, that's a really useful tool. Do your sleeping while things are being produced, and they'll happen a ton faster. Okay, well, you know what that means. We can go out here and make our second bulky balloon. Boom. And then we can expand balloon. Nope, don't want to go that way. We want to go backwards with it. Can I aim through the glass? See, that would have been my hopeful goal too, is that I could have used that to then look and do balloon work, but that's pretty awesome. Okay. Balloons have been replaced with large balloons. Definitely, we're not even at half of the ship load now. That's awesome. Next thing I want to look into is making upgraded engines and upgraded turbines. Upgraded turbine, you're going to need a basic turbine on us and other things that we have. Upgraded engine, again, with things that we have. So, we're at maximum altitude, I think, right now for our turbines, so we might want to bring ourselves down. Not that I really want to be close to that thing. But hopefully he stays the fuck over there. Alright. One turb at a time.
The limit of maximum flight altitude reached.
Upgraded turbine. It's going to take 1 minute. I should probably replace that one before I fuck with the other ones. No, I will be shutting the stream down here in a moment to head to work, guys. But at least this will have upgraded the turbines and the engines. And I'm not going to do all 4 of both. I don't think I'll have time. So right now I think I'm just... Ooh, it looks cool.
Maximum flight altitude increased.
Nice. We can definitely go higher with that bad boy. Let's pull this one down too then.
Maximum flight altitude reduced.
Alright, I'm going to be muting the mic and probably, like, sitting... Oh wait, I can accelerate the production time. Hold up.
Printing completed.
That's awesome. Hold up. We can do this really quickly and then just end stream. Oh, Jesus. Can you fuck off? Damn. Yeah, but that thing was over here beating up my stuff.
Maximum flight altitude increased.
Nice. We can go higher than we ever went before with these bad boys. Let's do engines next. Honestly, we could probably get away with emptying all the fuel out of all of them for now. And then creating more fuel and then dividing it back out amongst them.
Maximum flight speed reduced. Maximum flight speed reduced. Maximum flight speed reduced.
We can't go without engines! Alright, that's fine. So I should have enough to upgrade all 4 of them.
Printing completed. Printing completed. Printing completed. Printing completed.
Alright. Now those are some upgraded engines, boy. Holy crap, they're huge.
Maximum flight speed increased.
I don't know how I feel about putting the other one on here. We'll take it.
Maximum flight speed increased.
Okay, hold up. Oh, I can't put you up there? Of course not. About to say. I know where you're going. Wait, can I hang off the bottom? Okay, anyway. So, we are going to do it as close to that one as possible, but that still seems like
Maximum
there.
flight speed increased.
And I can't walk past it. So I need to actually... Can I walk past it now? Yeah. So... set you back one as well. Set you back one.
Maximum flight speed increased.
Okay, that's 4 big badass engines on there. I can probably replace the turbines too. I have time.
Maximum flight altitude reduced.
Printing completed.
Maximum flight altitude increased.
Nice.
Maximum flight altitude reduced.
Printing completed.
Maximum flight altitude increased.
Nice. Oh, it can hold twice as much fuel too. I'm putting only 25% of the fuel tank in there. Holy shit. It was just something to get it moving to test it out.
A storm is coming.
Caution, a storm is coming. Of course a storm is coming. Oh, Jesus. Dude, see? That ain't cool. Alright, backing it away from that creature. See, I wanted to test my new altitude, but I'm not going to be able to do that during the storm. Can't test the new speed, though. Holy shit, she's fast, boys. Holy crap. Alright, she's really fast now. She might almost be too fast. Like, I just gotta, like, feather tap her. Like, we're gonna fly past this building so fast now, watch, like, as I hear things breaking. God, of course the fucking storm would come through and reduce visibility completely, so I can't even really see what I'm doing right now. Very scary. Oh, even if I shut these doors, it's still gonna be loud as fuck because I don't have walls down here yet. Well, guys, I've got to hop off and start getting ready to leave to go to work. But it's been a fun episode. We found the upgraded crossbow, like, really early, thankfully. And we also made bulky balloons. Really cool. Really capitalized on the printing procedure by sleeping. Found out we could do that. It's really nice. We can do that with anything to increase the speed of production. That's so convenient to know. Alright, well, with that knowledge in hand and new balloon setup, crossbows, and everything else, that's going to be that. Now, when I get home from work today, we are going to continue on with going over to the infected greenhouse. I see nothing holding us back now. I would love for this storm to clear so I could at least try to rise to my new height before I had to end the stream, killing just a couple minutes I have here by doing it. But hey, oh, we can go really high now. Oh, that 350 mark. We're up here now, boys. I think we're taller than some of the greenhouses. Holy shit. Dude. And look how fast we're going. Cutting across that radar. Well, that gives us our next objective. At least in sight. Oh, my flashlight's on. I'm sitting over here killing its battery. Nice. Now what do I have up here? Organic fertilizer, plant oil, that, okay. Let's go ahead and make another liquid neon so it'll go into that bottle, and that bottle can be assigned to that. And, that'll have all my ducks in a row. So that when I come back, I'm completely organized and I have everything the way I have it now. Like, that's really cool. God, God, this game just keeps getting better and better. Super satisfying every step along the way. Now I just need to find like a heat knife where I slice something and it gets cooked automatically, right? Huh. I just randomly thought about Subnautica. I was like, dude, where's my heat knife? God, you can see this game is just addicting. I just keep finding things to do. Let's save and end the stream before I'm late for work. Bye, love y'all.